Have you ever wondered why winners and losers often have the exact same goals? Think about it. Every Olympian wants the gold medal. Every candidate wants the job. If the goal is the same, the goal cannot be the thing that makes the difference. So why do we feel so stuck? Why does the January 1st version of us, fired up and buying new running shoes, turn into the February 1st version of us, watching the shoes gather dust while the cookies find their way back into the pantry? Welcome to The Last Read. I'm your host, and today we aren't just summarizing a book. We are decoding the operating manual for the human mind. We are diving into James Clear's global phenomenon, atomic habits. The premise of this book is controversial but liberating. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. If you feel like you're banging your head against a wall, spinning your wheels despite all your hard work, James Clear argues that you aren't failing. You're simply stuck on what he calls the plateau of latent potential. Picture an ice cube sitting on a table in a freezing room. It's 25 degrees. You slowly heat the room up. 26, 27, 30. The ice cube is still sitting there, frozen solid. You've done the work, you've raised the temperature, but you see zero results. But then you hit 32 degrees. The ice begins to melt. That 1 degree shift triggered a massive change. Most of us give up at 31 degrees. We complain that we aren't seeing results, unaware that our effort wasn't wasted. It was just being stored. This brings us to the core mathematical truth of the book, the aggregation of marginal gains. It's easy to dismiss small actions. Eating one salad doesn't make you healthy. Reading one page doesn't make you smart. But the math is staggering. If you get just 1% better each day for 1 year, you end up 37 times better by the time you're done. Conversely, if you get 1% worse, you decline nearly to zero. It's like a pilot flying from LA to New York. If they adjust the nose of the plane just 3.5 degrees south, no one on board notices. But magnify that across the United States, and you don't land in New York, you land in Washington, D.C. A tiny shift in habit leads to a massive difference in destination. So how do we fix the heading? Clear suggests we stop focusing on what we want to achieve and start focusing on who we want to become.
Consider two people refusing a cigarette. The first says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." They still believe they are a smoker trying to be something else. The second person says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." That is a shift in identity. True behavior change is identity change. You are casting votes for the person you want to be. But you can't just willpower your way into a new identity. You need a framework. James Clear provides 4 invisible laws to hack your biology. The first law, make it obvious. Motivation is overrated. Environment is king. If you want to eat more apples, don't hide them in the crisper drawer. Put them in a bowl on the counter. If you want to practice guitar, put it in the middle of the living room. Design your environment so the good choice is the obvious choice. The second law, make it attractive. We are driven by dopamine, and dopamine spikes when we anticipate a reward. Use temptation bundling. Pair an action you need to do with an action you want to do. Only allow yourself to watch Netflix while you are on the stationary bike. Use the craving to pull you through the work. The third law, make it easy. Human nature follows the path of least resistance. We aren't lazy, we're energy efficient. To build a habit, reduce the friction. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. And use the 2-minute rule. Scale every habit down to 2 minutes. Run a marathon becomes tie my running shoes. You have to master the art of showing up before you can optimize the performance. The fourth law, make it satisfying. We live in a delayed return environment. You go to the gym today, but you don't lose weight until next month. To stick with it, you need immediate pleasure. Use the paperclip strategy. Every time you make a sales call, move a paperclip from a full jar to an empty one. Or use a wall calendar and mark a big red X every day you complete your habit. Don't break the chain. Make the progress visible. Now, once you build these habits, you face the final danger, boredom. To achieve mastery, you have to fall in love with the boredom of repetition. You have to navigate the Goldilocks rule, working on tasks that are right on the edge of your current ability to stay engaged. Success is not a mountain you climb and then plant a flag. It's not a finish line to cross. It is a system to improve, an endless process of refining. So if you take one thing away from this episode, let it be this. Stop obsessing over the goal. The goal is just the direction. The system is the progress. If you want to dive deeper into these laws, the link to Atomic Habits is in the show notes. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to The Last Read for more wisdom for your life. Until next time, keep building your system.